You can record. You have the good connectivity, network. Can record.
Okay.
Okay. She's recording. She's recording.
Okay. Okay. Hi everyone. That's a great presentation by Nasreen about the part documents and whole documents. And coming to myself, I am Nandakishore Polsetti. I am from 18th batch of Guntur branch, and I'm in middle of the course now. We have recently done with dunning and withholding tax part. Previously, I have presented on topic of procure to pay on 24th February, and today I have chosen to present on some basic things about SAP, about SAP modules and its acronyms, about SAP methodology and landscape survey. So coming to my presentation. Yeah. Uh, I would like to start my session with SAP implementation roadmap or SAP methodology. ASAP is actually what we have to pronounce, not as ASAP. ASAP is nothing but it is accelerated system application product in data processing. This is one of the methodology which has been suggested and provided by the SAP AG company for all the companies to follow while implementing or configuring a project in the client company. It means there are many other similar or different methodologies where it is also available in the market as such agile methodology and waterfall methodologies. But this is one of the primary and suggested methodology by the SAP AG company. And suppose if I am working in an MNC and there is a client company which has come to the MNC for implementation of the project. The client company would already be purchasing the ERP SAP already. What we have to do as a functional consultants, FICO consultancies, we have to configure and implement the SAP into their ERP softwares, into the enterprise resource structure plannings. So coming to the stage-wise procedures, the first step is the project preparation, and the second one is the business blueprint. Third phase is the realization. Fourth phase is final preparation, and fifth phase is go live and support, as you can see. Let us discuss each phase in a detailed manner. The first phase tells about the project preparation. As the name itself is a self-explanatory, which says that in this project preparation, the main task what they do is they will first assign the roles, like what tasks has to be handled by which consultant, and what roles has to be taken by whom, and according to what designations they have to participate in this project preparation, and what is the timeline for this project implementation and configuration. These are all nothing but the basic streamline process where they would be going through before starting the project. As I mentioned, they will assign the roles and they will assign the tasks and works or the things according to their designation, and as per timeline, they will go through all the complete document of the client, and they will uh, plan accordingly to complete it before the provided timeline, assigned timeline. Usually, in a normal course of action, it lasts for 9 months to 12 months, or in some cases 6 months to 9 months. In that manner, it will range. And coming to the business blueprint, this is the blueprint of the business model of the client. In this business model, the client provides us a complete, in-depth and confidential information to us. It is a detailed documentation of the client about his requirements, what he is expecting from us, and what is the current situation of the client company now. Like as is the current configurations or current ERP other packages, whatever he is using, and some other confidential information. All these things will be detailedly included in it. As such, we can say like about business areas or company codes and tax percentages. And like us, if we take if the client company is spread all across India, in how many states or in how many locations the business the company codes are available, and what are the taxation systems they are following for their product, their goods or manufacturing services, for the goods and services, and what are the different other procedures they are following, like depreciation and some other things. Everything you can see in this business blueprint. In this if once going through this business blueprint only, we will be, as a financial consultants, will be able to get a proper understanding document. After getting proper understanding of the document, only then able to configure the desired system, design the system. So the next stage of this SAP methodology is realization. Realization is nothing but the configuration. So in this realization, before to the realization, in the business blueprint, there is actually as I mentioned, the configuration is done here. It is in two stages, like baseline configuration and final configuration. These are the two stages where they usually follow into different companies, or in different client related companies. And in the realization, the configuration, whatever configuration they do in the business blueprint stage, or they after arranging the necessary documentation, they do the configuration in this realization stage, and they have to understand the business blueprint, and they have to like coordinate with various other departments like SD, PP, MM, and any other departments, and coordinate with each other with the team, and configure according to the requirement of the client. Once the configuration is done properly, as much as possible without any issues and errors, they will do the testing. The testing is done in the final preparation, final stage of this SAP methodology. In this testing, main thing what they does is they will ensure and make sure that there are no errors, there are no other issues are highlighted, or no other disturbances is created in this procedure. They have to make sure everything is in order, everything is correct and in phased manner, and they will also do some cutover activities, and also provide the training to the end users on those tasks and on those screens or those activities which the end user is required to work, not on the complete configuration of the system. The end user gets training only on those things which he is able to has designed to work, designated to work. After the final preparation, after the testing, if it is found that there are no errors, and if it is found that there are no issues highlighted, then they will go to the go live and support. If in the final preparation stage itself they found any errors, or if they found any issues, they have, and they will rectify there itself before going to the go live. So in the go live and support phase, what they do is they will go release it to the production stage, where in this stage they will directly send it to the production, and in the client company, the employees or the end users and those who are designated to handle these configurations, they will just have to use this system. They will have to use these configurations when they are let us say they have to post some transactions, day-to-day activities. They have to post the transactions related to the client business. If they found any errors or if they found any issues, then we as a financial consultants need to provide the support as and there itself, and we need to provide the support support at the earliest to them. Of course, that is entirely a different concept, like a priority basis, like ticketings from P1, P2, P3, P4. The priority ranges from P1 to P4, high level to low level, and accordingly we need to provide our support to them. Provide support to them. So this is all about the ASAP methodology or ASAP implementation roadmap, and we will just go through it once. The different phases involved in this ASAP methodology is project preparation. That is nothing but we assign the roles, and we according to their designations, and according to the timeline we prepare a planned manner and phased manner. We need to understand what roles has to be undertaken by whom, and what is how the coordination system should be with the different departments. And in the business blueprint phase, we have to, I mean, we will receive from the client complete, in-depth and confidential detailed documentation of their business. It is the document which is a main foundation and basis for the configuration in the realization phase. And after that, we will after the configuration, we will go to the final preparation. That is nothing but testing, where we will find we will rule out any potential and possible errors and issues, and make sure all the configuration is in correct and well done. And also we will do the some other activities like cutover activities, and we will train the end users on those activities which he is designated to operate or handle. After that, it will after that, we will move it to the production phase, where it is a go live and support. Go live and support is nothing but directly the client employees or end users will be ready to work on this configuration which we have designed and provided to them. And in case in day-to-day operations or day-to-day transactions, whatever they are working on those activities, if they are finding any issues and any errors, then it is as a functional consultants, it is our duty and responsibility to resolve those errors and issues, and that is nothing but providing support to them. So this is about ASAP methodology. And going back to the related and relevant concept, it is a landscape server. Hope everyone understood, has gone through the ASAP methodology. Now I would like to discuss on landscape server. Landscape server, it is nothing but a system landscape. Here we will learn what is system landscape, and what clients are available in this system landscape, and how can it be helpful for the implementation process. This system landscape, especially, it is useful and beneficial for those who are into the FI consultants. Like for us especially, we as an FI consultant, this system landscape server knowledge and understanding of this working mechanism is very much important when we are undertaking any real-time project or attending interviews as well. And the necessity of system landscape is understanding the working mechanism of system landscape is very much necessary. So the basic functioning system of landscape is also required. And every server has a unique feature. Like here we can see the servers like development server, QAS is nothing but quality assurance server, PRD is production server. In these three servers, every server has unique features, and we need to configure the data, or we need to we need to configure everything in a different servers in a phased manner, and also we need to transfer the data from one server to another server, which I will be explaining in further. So all the servers complete information, whatever we are making, it is called as system landscape. So the three servers are available in the system landscape, and if I have to tell in a brief brief manner, the system landscape is nothing but it is designing of data or software from beginning till the accessibility by the end user, designing to accessible or working by the end user. In this middle, there are the phases which we can see here: development server, quality assurance server, production server. These are the three phases where the process takes place. In the development server, we will basically design the software. Like let us say here in this development server, there are three clients, like 100 is 100 client, and 200 200 client, and 300 client. In 100 client, 100 client, we will mostly develop the project, and it is nothing but the central development client. It is calling as central development client, where we will be developing the project, and also we will basically configure and do unit testing in this development server. So in 200 client, we will do the testing, like as per the client requirements, we need to design the software, and we, as per the specifications, we need to configure. We will configure and also do the testing here. And the sandbox server is also like it is the initial stage of SAP configuration, where basically where we will design the software and do the configuration. Under it, we will do the configuration as well as unit testing in this development server. So basically the different tasks and different works only needed to be done in its respective server. As the software is developed and configured in this development server, after that we will transport this configuration, or all the data from the DEV development server to the quality assurance server. It is it is transported through the transport request. Basically, here what we do is design the software, and also we will configure in this phase. And next is quality. Next is the quality assurance server. Coming to this quality assurance server, we will ensure the quality of the configuration. That is nothing but whether they are facing any issues or errors, and whether they are able to proceed. If not, if there is any issues arising here in this quality assurance server, that will be again sent back to the development server. It means if there are any errors, they cannot send it to the production directly. That has to be rectified. That has to be those errors and issues has to be resolved. In that case, they will be again sending it back to the development server. And usually in a quality assurance server, there is a 400 client, which will make sure the testing is done here, and also ensure that if no errors are available, and it is successfully, whether it is successfully running or not. And also, if any errors are mentioned, will be sent back to the development, and those errors are rectified and resolved. Again, it will be transported through a transport request to the quality assurance server. So in this quality assurance server, there is also a 500 client. It is we will provide a training to the end user. After completion of the testing and configuration, we will provide training to the end user, and the client we will ensure the end user gets knowledge on the software usage and everything. And also we have to make sure that in the development server, the data or the configuration has to be moved from development to quality, but not from development to production. We have to be very careful in this phase, at this part of stage. And after ensuring there is a quality, there are no errors, and the end users are trained on this particular configuration, then it will be further moved to the production phase. In this, it is a 600 client. 600 client is nothing but here what we do is, as in the SAP methodology, in the production phase, we will do complete implementation here and go to the live support, and whatever end user has to work on it, they will be directly working at the client location. Those client company employees will be working in this phase. And if they receive any errors, as discussed, we have to, we as a functional consultant has to rectify all those errors, and the background rectify all those servers, and the different phases or different stages what we have gone through. It is, as a functional consultant, we should have complete knowledge about it, because as an end user he will only he is facing, and once we understand the background servers and about these different clients as mentioned, then we can provide error resolution to the end user in time. So basically, once if I wanted to, once review about what is the landscape server and everything, it is nothing but every server has clients, like development server having 100 client, 200 and 300 client, and quality assurance having 400, and production is having 600 client. Every server having different activities and different tasks, where which it has to be done in the respective server itself. Once in development server, after software designing, and after doing the necessary configuration like testing and unit testing, and also the implement sorry, the quality assurance, we have to move it from the, or transport it from the development server to the quality assurance server. And if after ensuring that there are no errors or issues found in this quality assurance server, we have to further transport it to the production. And in case if we found any errors and issues, then we will move back it to the development server, and we will make sure all those are rectified, and everything is correct, and then we can move it to the quality again production. And the phased manner is from development server to quality assurance server, and from quality assurance server to production server. This is like a brief overview of the landscape system, or landscape system server, and I hope everyone understood, and I would move further to discuss about my other concepts as well. That is nothing but I have just prepared some basic acronyms which we in day-to-day, like in the SAP course, we use it like SAP, ECC, S4HANA, and EHP, but we rarely know the abbreviation of those acronyms, so I am going to discuss it now. In SAP, we all know that there are three types of modules are there, like administration module, technical module, and functional module. So in administration module, what happens is the front end, like the front end work module is taken place here. The basis stands for BASS. It is Business Application Software Integrated Solution, and GRC is nothing but governance, risk, and compliance, and security. In this administration module, these three things are covered. And coming to the technical module, the technical consultants like ABAP consultants are advanced business application and programming, and business intelligence, and business object. In this technical module, these consultants work under technical module, those who are working in these programs or in this different subjects. And the functional module, as we are all under it, the functional module, FIC wise, financial accounting and cost controlling, and human resource, and in the logistics, like the SD, PP, PM, AUC, these are all actually comes under the logistics. This is not one different module. It also comes under the functional module itself, but this is all under the category of logistics. SD stands for sales and distribution, MM stands for material management, PP stands for production planning, PM stands for plant management, AUC stands for asset under construction, and there are many other, but what are most relevant, I have only highlighted those. And coming to the acronyms, the SAP stands for, as we all know, Systems, Application and Products in Database, Data Processing. And FICO stands for Financial Accounting and Controlling. And ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. And we are all now working in SAP ECC 6.0, EHP 7 or EHP 8. So what does ECC stand for? ECC is nothing but Enterprise Central Component or ERP Central Component. And EHP stands for Enhanced Package. That is some of you are using EHP 7 and some of us are using EHP 8 as well. And coming to the R3, it is a three-tier architecture which has developed in SAP from 1972, like R1, R2, R3. That is nothing but three-tier architecture where it is a different concept. Now we are in R3, three-tier architecture. It consists or it includes a presentation layer, application layer, and database layer, where these three layers are helpful for us in configuring the data or using of SAP system is become more simpler from compared to the beginning R1, R2. And S4 is S4HANA. It is S4 is nothing but it is the fourth generation business suite. Whereas it is having its own database, which is advanced one. Before in ECC 6, now they are using the Oracle, but here they have developed their own database, which is even cloud configuration, helpful for real-time coordination and planning of different departments, and we can take the decision in real time. And HANA stands for, it is HANA, it is High Performance Analytical Appliance. S4 HANA is nothing but fourth generation business suite, High Performance Analytical Appliance. And as we have gone through IBAP, it is Advanced Business Application and Programming. And the T code, we all know, we entered different T codes according to the different stages in SAP preparation or in real time. These T codes are helpful to access to any particular screen or any desired screen immediately, rather than going to the pathway as well. We can access a screen through two ways. One is through the pathway, and other one is through T code. T code is nothing but the transaction code, with the help of which we can access to any particular screen and perform our activities. And LSMW is a legacy system migration workbench, which I have not still come into this topic. I will let you know once I go through this. And AA is asset accounting, and PS is project system. Yeah, this is about the acronyms, and including this, I just wanted to mention about SAP. SAP is a German-based multinational software corporation where it has started by 5 former IBM employees. While they are working in a project, they have been suddenly fired. I mean, they are removed by the IBM company, and they have all together formed as a team and worked very hard to start this ERP SAP, and they have successfully running this SAP company from 1972 till date, and they are also developing from every stage to different stages. And today, as you can see, we have even going through the S4 HANA, which is nothing but previously they used to depend upon the other outside third party databases like Oracle and some other companies, but now they have developed their own database, and also going for the cloud configuration as well, where I think it is completely into a different technical aspect. And the current CEO of the SAP is Mr. Christian Klein. He is the present CEO of SAP company, and he has also got a good vision about making SAP as a world number leading SAP ERP for all these projects which in this many companies are using in the market today. Most of the as much I know, it is like 70% of the companies who wanted to move to any other ERP, then they are preferring the SAP. It is just because of many advantages and many features through which they can integrate and coordinate with the other departments in real time, and also they can take necessary steps and actions which will be helpful for the growth of the company. Where in no other ERP there are not having sufficient features, as we can see in the SAP ERP. So yes, coming to the my conclusion of the session. Yeah, this is all what I just wanted to discuss today and present on the topics which most of us are already familiar, but I would like to ensure that the different acronyms, modules, and remind about the landscape server and the SAP methodology. Anyone having any questions are welcome, and please you can ask your queries and questions or any doubts. Hello. Hello.
Hi, bro.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, bro.
Yeah, hi.
బ్రో మీరు ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ మీరు చెప్పారు కదా, ఎక్కడ ఎంటర్ అయ్యారు? రియలైజేషన్లో ఎంటర్ అయ్యారా, లైక్ ప్రజెంటేషన్ ప్లానింగ్లో ఎంటర్ అయ్యారా, ఎక్కడ ఎంటర్ అయ్యారు? అంటే మనం రియల్ టైమ్గా చెప్తాం కదా. ప్రజెంట్ ప్రిపరేషన్
ప్రాజెక్ట్ ప్రిపరేషన్
5 ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఇక్కడ 5 ఉన్నాయి కదా. స్టాప్ చేసాను, రికార్డింగ్ స్టాప్ చేయండి.